Hey, Pisces, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your December 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome. Now, Pisces, I am getting right away here that you have gained a lot of wisdom, which means that you've gone through some experiences because your centered energy here is the crone. And when the crone shows up, she's gone through it. She has the experience to back up her words, to back up her actions, and even share with others. So I feel like there's a lot of wisdom here that you have that other people may be seeking. You may be the one people go to for advice. You may be the one that people go to for support. It says, thy wisdom befriends the honor in which weaves within blood, a harrowing call from the depths of your sacredness. I feel like there is a change in your life here for the better. I'm getting that judgment energy where this is your purpose. This is your calling. So if this is career, some of you may be led to take a spiritual approach towards a new beginning here. I'm also getting travel could be part of it, where you love to meet new people. You love to experience new things, new places, new cultures, new lands. There is a gypsy soul coming from the crone here. I also feel that some of you, this is ancestral. You could be psychic. Your grandmother could be psychic. Your mother could be psychic. And I feel like you are passing something down through the bloodlines, or this could be you leaving a legacy, because I am getting strong 10 of Pentacles energy here for you as well. This may have to do with a grandmother coming in, grandmother energy. I'm getting the name here, Marilyn. Marilyn could be significant, or Meryl. Okay, that could be maybe the grandmother that I'm tuning into, or maybe it's your name, someone that you work with. It could be a child. You've gained a lot of wisdom, and I feel like there could be some choices that you make in the coming months. And I say months, even though this is a December reading, because I feel like you are ready to take that step energetically, but physically there could be some big shifts for you in the coming months. Now that your energy is really aligned and matching, now you're going to start to see it manifest and take place here in the physical. You've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of self-worth work. You've done a lot of introspection. You have the bear medicine showing up. And by the way, a lot of signs have received these very cards. So a lot of the same vibrations, the same energies in the collective within these bonus readings. But it says, there is no tomorrow without the healing of the past. For in stillness you shall find yourself right where you are. So I do feel December is a little bit of a month of stillness for you, Pisces. It's time to be silent. It's time to pause, to reflect, to take great inventory of all of the lessons, all of the things that you've learned in the past, and just be still with them. Because things are going to start speeding up here for you in the coming months. And some of you, this is a phase of maybe even hibernation with this bear medicine. This can be boundaries as well, because you can see that the bear is standing on just its hind legs. It's not standing on all fours. So there is this energy here of you finding ways to set healthy boundaries within yourself, within family situations, relationships, romantic, it can be career, friendships, but you're setting boundaries, and that may surprise people. That may surprise people, even though people look up to you and they say, wow, Pisces is definitely a crone, right? Or it doesn't matter if you're male or female, but you have the knowledge, you have the experience. And I feel with the bear medicine, there's some sort of healing that you are being asked to share, to integrate, to implement, or to expand upon your own gifts. And the bear sometimes can represent that hibernating or going within. So for some of you, you may need to go through that, or if you have gone through that, it's time for you to share your wisdom. Some of you could even be working with a shaman, maybe practicing shamanism or working with animal medicine here. And then they're giving me Ted Andrews. Some of you may be familiar with Ted Andrews' work. I think he is the author of Animal Speak. Maybe he has some oracle decks himself. Don't quote me, but I feel like there is something around Ted Andrews, or maybe the name Ted or Andrews could be significant. Now you have the cardinal medicine as well. So this is interesting because whenever the cardinals appear, this is a message from a loved one who's crossed over. This can be messages from the universe. Some of you may see cardinals more. I'm also getting blue jays for some of you, okay? And it says, thyself bleeds of sacredness and honor fit for the gods. You are worth all the seas and all the skies and all the desires you hold inside. So you can see that there's one bird perched and the other bird above it is spreading its wings. Which bird? I feel like you are the energy of both of them. But I feel like you are asking yourself, whom do I need to become? What do I need to do? But you don't have to do anything right now, because I feel like both of these birds in a way represent you, where you may feel perched because your energy is getting ready to spread those wings. There is something here that the universe is bringing you. I'm getting strong Two of Cups. We'll clarify with the tarot here in a moment, Pisces. But I'm getting strong Two of Cups, where this could be a very important partnership coming into your life. It doesn't have to be romantic, although Two of Cups it can be. Two of Cups is also about soulmates. We can have soulmates with, family, with a pet, right? With a friend, with a lover. This is something that you've been wanting or asking for. And it's interesting also because they are highlighting the berry in the bird's mouth. So I feel like there's something that you are meant to speak of, to share. Maybe it's some words of wisdom coming to you, or you are putting it out there. I really get this strong inclination here, Pisces, of you sharing what you've learned so you can help other people maybe bypass, avoid. And it's not that you are enabling, or it's not that you are bringing about shortcuts. When people need to learn the lesson, they're going to learn it the hard way, or, there could be something unavoidable. But I feel like your words of wisdom can help people heal quicker, or to learn their lesson quicker, is what I feel here. I also sense that you know that you're worth more. You know that you're worth more, and there's some sort of juicy abundance waiting for you within the berries. There's something sweet that you are ready to embark upon. There is a new journey coming in here. I also get, this is very interesting, okay? I mean, this is the time of year where maybe some people do a lot of baking, but they're showing me dipped Oreos. So it could be white bark or white chocolate that's dipped in Oreos or crackers, even with maybe peanut butter, and then it's dipped. Someone could be making those, or maybe that was, maybe it was a food that you've made. And then I also over here, I'm getting another energy of lefse. So maybe some of you are baking, or you're having a family day, or this was a tradition as well with the crone. A little side note over here, but I feel like baking could be coming in, and you could be making one of those three things mentioned, okay? Now you also have the ceremony card, and a lot of signs have been getting this card, and she has a sheet over her, basically a very, very thin one where you can see through, and she's vulnerable underneath. It says, I call upon those heralds of winter, dimming the light for better sight. And that's been the key phrase showing up for a lot of signs that receive this card, is there's some sort of dimming that had to take place, some sort of shadow work, or you were finally able to gain a better sight, gain a better perspective by dimming the light, by being able to step forward or take a step towards a shadow of yours. Hear thy praise spilling from thy lips, a spell I'll cast for thy spirits in me. This is the card of ceremony. You've had to strip away the layers. There's a part of you that had to be authentic, a part of you that was forced in a way to bear it all, right? Bear it all. And for some of you, you may even have strong Capricorn placements in your chart as well, or you've been dealing with maybe a Capricorn, because I feel like you've had to kind of lose something to gain something better. And maybe it was something good that you lost, right? Maybe it was some sort of a death or a family member, or some of you, this is being widowed and you had to go through a little bit of that dark night. But I also feel like you are now being able to see things clearly. And even if you're starting fresh, you're starting over, there's some sort of ceremonial energy. There's some sort of celebratory energy, celebration through life, celebration through death. This is so much deeper than just, the physical. This is on a soul level, a soul bearing. Some of you had to unlearn everything that you've learned, or you had to redo everything that you once have done, because I do get the energy here of having to bear it all, or come to a place where everything again was maybe stripped away in order for you to gain some really beautiful things. And some of you, maybe you're in the phase or in that process of attracting in those beautiful things, but here it is. Your outcome card is gratitude. All that I am and all that I'll be, forever in gratitude, I'll eternally be. So this is about you being grateful. Being grateful for everything that life has thrown your way, every choice that you've made, every experience that you've been a part of, every relationship, every setback, every failure, every success, and everything in between. There's a strong energy of gratitude this month, and I feel like you're being divinely guided. I mean, look at the darkest of dark. There's no moon in the background there. So this could certainly be a new moon, right? A new opportunity here for you to lead forward in clarity, in truth, because it is snowy. It is not so much snowy, but there's snow on the ground, which is illuminating the way forward. So it's like there is a dichotomy happening here, but you're understanding the dichotomy. You're understanding the in and the out, the light and the dark, the good and the bad, the ups and the downs. You're able to understand the flow of maybe something you weren't able to understand in the past. Let's dive in and get a little more clarity here. Let's see what's happening with this bear medicine. There is no tomorrow without the healing of the past. For in stillness, you shall find yourself right where you are. So yes, a little bit of hibernating or a little bit of introspection, maybe even being grateful for the experiences that you've had with someone. Okay, thank you, Spirit. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And this is interesting. Same exact, and I do shuffle here, but it's ironic that this clump of cards came out, as you just see in the shuffle, the same as Aquarius here. So the wheel is spinning. Like I said, there's no such thing as coincidence, and the repetitiveness of each reading, despite how many times I can shuffle, it's all showing up in a collective type of energy here. The wheel is spinning for many, many people. There is a turning point for us all. For us all. There's a huge turning point. When the Wheel of Fortune shows up, this is destiny, fate, it's fortune. It is a cycle of life that you've learned, you've grown through, and you're not going to repeat, right? This is chance. It's good luck, right? It's destiny intervening here in order for you to see things. And there's the dichotomy we just spoke of, Two of Swords, back and forth, refusing to see or understand or be able to kind of bridge that gap between the parallels of which we just spoke of, the up and down, right? The light and the dark. Now you're able to see things for what they truly are. And 2024 for you, Pisces, is going to be about heralding and the truth. It's going to be about receiving that divine connection, moving forward and trusting in that divine connection because you've gained the wisdom and the experience. Some of you may also have a new guide coming to assist you at this time as you enter a new chapter of your life. This could be a wise sage If you are intuitive, if you're able to see, some of your clairsentience, clairvoyance could be heightened. Some of you could actually see this guide who could be a wise crone coming to help you. But you have these 6 of Wands, believe and succeed, and learn from the past. Double 6 energy here is harmony. It's loyalty. It can be nostalgia. Some of you are thinking about someone from the past. Could even be a father energy. You see the father and his son. And I feel like you are being guided towards success. And this could also be you. And the same message coming up. So some of you definitely are on that Aquarian cusp, or you may have some strong air or Aquarius in your chart. But I am getting the message here of not romanticizing or making the past better than it was. I don't feel like you're going to do that with the crone energy, but it's just a reminder. Heal something instead of going back to something that was less than ideal, or it was unhealthy, or it wasn't helpful to your growth, or you've already learned the lesson. Okay, very powerful with the bear medicine. I am getting a loved one crossed over here, and we did mention that earlier. Marilyn coming up again. So crone showing up here. That could be father energy. Okay, someone may have suffered from mental health. I'll keep it at that. But someone's mental health may have deteriorated. This could also be Alzheimer's, dementia. Okay, it could be something with health, something with the brain, something with the mind. I'm also getting that it could have been foggy. There's foggy energy around someone who may have crossed over. All right, let's take a look at this crone, because you've gained so much wisdom here, Pisces. I'm so proud of you. Pat yourself on the back, because you've learned a lot as you went through these phases, these cycles in life. Let's take a look at some of these lessons. Thy wisdom befriends the honor in which weaves within blood, a harrowing call from the depths of your sacredness. There's a sacred contract that you've fulfilled. There is a sacred contract that you fulfilled, and now you have a sense of ceremony and gratitude for fulfilling a contract. And now there's an exciting new beginning being offered. Look at this. There's the new offer. Oh my gosh, you can't make it up. You have the ace of, or it's not an ace, excuse me. It's the magician, which is card 1. So it's like an ace. Aces are ones, but this is a new beginning. It is you being able to manifest the life that you want, and you're manifesting a well-deserved reward. 9 of Pentacles. This can be individual achievement, independence. Some of you, part of the lesson was codependence. Okay, breaking free from maybe codependent cycles or patterns, maybe due to finances, children, money, or karma, karmic cycles, karmic relationships. But because you have the magician here, you're realizing and understanding that you have the personal power, that you have the tools, the skills, the action, the talents, the experience with the crone to manifest this reward. The 9 of Pentacles, she creates a life that she loves. She can be a little bit bougie. She's the one that eats the grapes off the vine, right? I've done that myself, and it's a very beautiful energy of just being grateful for everything around you, being grateful for having, the grapes itself, being grateful that you're able to experience life in such ways. This is a well-deserved reward in your career, in your financial matters, in your relationships, even if, this has been known as the singles card, but I feel like it's more than that. It's more of a sense of independence within your relationships. And knowing that relationships are the cherry on top. Relationships do not fulfill you, but they're definitely a piece of that togetherness, that connectedness. And because you're realizing this, look at the magic coming up from his hands here and all around him and coming from that treasure chest. You've had to climb some mountains here to get there. Look at this guy. He's at the top of this boulder, where I don't even know how you'd get to the top of that boulder. So some of you, it may have felt like things were nearly impossible at times. But as I always say, whenever I see that word impossible, the word itself spells I'm possible. And that's what you are telling yourself. Oh, I love this. So let's take a look at, that's what you've learned. You've learned that you have the power, and you're manifesting from a place that truly aligns with your soul's purpose here. That because now you've learned some very valuable lessons in the past, and now instead of feeling like there's been setbacks or maybe rewards weren't as deserved, or it just felt like you weren't hitting the steps to get the rewards that you wanted, you're going to now. All right. Let's take a look at what it is I feel like that's what you're celebrating, is some sort of well-deserved reward, but I want to get one more card on that. What's this well-deserved reward coming in? Oh my gosh. We could just end your reading with this here, Pisces. You have the Sun. The Sun card. This is abundance. It's happiness, success, good health. It is life is good. Being able to share it with those that you love. Being able to soak in the sunshine. Being able to feel good. Have that passion, that desire, that zest for life. It is the energy of gratitude. So don't wait for the ball to drop or the shoe to drop. Enjoy the moments that bring you happiness. Because just like the moon, the sun is going to come out. Huge bang there. I have no idea what that was whatsoever. But for some of you, it's going to come in like a bang. Some of you, there is going to be something that comes in like a bang. It may surprise you. It may throw you for a loop. You may say, where did that come from? Because I still have no idea where that big bang came from. But it's going to change your life for the better. And this is the card again of enjoying the happy moments, enjoying spending time with those that you love, enjoy having good health, because there's light and there's dark, there's sun and there's moon, right? So I feel like not that it's fleeting, but these moments come, embrace them while they are here now. And that's what I see showing up for you, is a lot of happiness, because you've gone through a lot of healing. You've gone through a lot of pain, and you're not alone here. There's going to be some sort of sweet success, sweet results, sweet returns that show up in your life. That is what I have for you, Pisces, for December 2023. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all of your love, your support, your comments. Thank you so very much for tuning in, Pisces. Lots of love.